Now proceeding to the next artificial intelligence question that I will answer, we go back to the list of questions. These are the list of questions posted in the question intake video. And we go to this one from Johnny BM7RY. Can you explain the difference between artificial intelligence and artificial generalized intelligence? Now that is a very basic question in the field of artificial intelligence, and one that can be answered just by doing an internet search, but I will relay some anecdotes about the difference between the two as well. But first let's go over to ChatGPT and see what answer ChatGPT gives us. What is the difference between narrow AI and AGI? Narrow AI and AGI are two terms used to describe different levels of artificial intelligence. Narrow AI, also known as weak AI, refers to AI systems that are designed and trained to perform specific tasks or functions within a limited domain. AGI, or artificial general intelligence, refers to highly autonomous systems that possess the ability to understand, learn, and apply their intelligence across a wide range of tasks and domains, much like a human being. So what that means is that most AIs that are made by artificial intelligence companies are specifically devoted to just one narrow task and do not do a wide range of other tasks, whereas AGI is meant to simulate a human type of intelligence. I think AGI is still quite some ways away. There are a lot of companies that are building AGI systems and claim to have achieved various milestones. However, I've been hearing that for a good 6 or 7 years now, and they make some progress here and there, but we don't have AGI yet, of course. Also, the human-centric bias in AGI is something that has to be dialed back somewhat, because humans are not the perfect type of intelligence in any way, shape, or form. And that's why a lot of people believe a technological singularity can only occur once we have not only AGI, but artificial superintelligence, an enhanced version of AGI. And I don't think that's true. While that would certainly make a technological singularity happen more easily, it is not an absolute necessary condition of a technological singularity. But when you have narrow artificial intelligence that is not AGI, you see how much of a divergence there is in various types of intelligence that humans do. When did artificial intelligence become better than humans at doing calculations? Well, by 1974, you could buy a commercial calculator that can do addition and subtraction much faster than a human. But when will artificial intelligence be able to generate an unlimited amount of comedy that humans find funny? It is still not there. So while calculation was something where AI surpassed humans in 1974 for a commercialized product, the enterprise-grade products were able to do this even earlier. Even in 2023, we don't have a comedy AI that humans find funny. So that example alone tells us how different narrow AIs are compared to AGI. Let me give you another very extreme example about narrow AI and how specialized AI is still going to be the vast majority of all AI. Here's a brief story from Stanford University, where on the hills over here we have this radio telescope. And this radio telescope gets a lot of images from the heavens, and the astrophysicists used to have to spend 4 months analyzing all of those images. And these aren't simple pictures. Remember that space is curved into the fourth dimension, which we cannot see directly but get only indirect indications of, and therefore those images are very complicated. So humans had to spend 4 months analyzing those images to find whatever they were hoping to find. Then they got a computer vision algorithm, which is a type of AI, and that algorithm was specialized only for this one task, to look at these images generated by this radio telescope. And that computer vision algorithm was able to analyze all those images in 1 second. So what took humans 4 months now took 1 second for this computer vision algorithm. That means it was about 10 million times more productive at this particular task than a human. But this is the only task that particular AI could do. It was not useful for hardly anything else. These are the types of images it looks at. This is very intricate and complicated, and you could see why an artificial intelligence might be millions of times more productive than a human at this particular task. But because it was so narrow, it simply can't go and do something else very easily. It could maybe be modified for some real-world examples of usage, like radiology, where people could have their MRIs and CT scans analyzed, but even that would require considerable modification relative to its astrophysics specialization. By contrast, an AGI is something that could mimic everything a human does, but then simultaneously knows everything that every human knows. An AGI can go from being an accountant to a biochemist to a mechanical engineer instantaneously, whereas no human can just switch those professions instantaneously like that. And that is why AGI is still some fair distance away and is not something that is going to emerge tomorrow or anything, despite what some of the people working on it claim. So for the time being, all AIs of any commercial value are going to be narrow AIs. Thanks for watching.